Ooh, yeah, your master said choke him
Go
sometimes
on,
if he sleeps
kill me.
too low.
If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
Huh. Hello, hello. I'm gonna continue with the Zenless Zone Zero main story quest. Yeah, let's get into it. I don't really remember where I last left off, so we're just gonna go with the flow and talk to Belle. Yeah, why has Vivian contacted us? She said she'll be investigating the Hollow tomorrow. Besides her, Hugo and Lycaon and oh yeah, we're gonna go together to investigate this Hollow. I swear it's gonna be a hot mess because, you know, considering Lycaon's and Hugo's beef with each other, they're probably gonna be at each other's throats. Vivian, do you still not know that I'm the actual Phaethon?
Good morning, Proxy. Long story short, we analyzed the locations marked in Bringer's notebook and found no pattern between the coordinates, but they all seem well hidden. Hugo suspects that we might find something stashed at the coordinates, but it's unclear whether it will be pleasant or terrifying. In any case, we need to investigate. Our destination today is the Ballet Twins. Let's head there together.
Sure. Let's go, Vivian.
It appears we're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel the same way, Vivian.
I feel so happy. Oh, it's because we're fellow fans. Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
You know, I like her more and more, especially with her outfit, her personality, and the fact that she's a fan of Phaethon, but doesn't know that it's me. You know, not me.
right.
I meant like Wise.
Of course, Lord
Well, you
Phaethon
know
is
that.
the
I'm
greatest
just
there will
shut
ever
up.
be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right.
Yeah.
By the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later?
Sure.
I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
Wait, what? There's merch? About... Does Phaethon really have merch?
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like for starters.
It's probably just action figures
It's all
of
my
EOS.
own original merch, like screenshots of old internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards. Plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all.
Oh my
I'd love
god.
to show it all to you if we get the chance.
Yes, please do.
I'm really curious to see all that. Please be sure to show me.
Damn.
Splendid. Let's book a time and you can come by my place and see all my Lord Phaethon merch.
Calm down.
Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long? Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow. I wonder how that's coming along.
Some old routine. Shopping first. About time to stock up on chocolate anyway. Seriously, this is what you're trying to prepare for? Rations, bottled water, and those chocolate coins. I'll take all of them in the bag. Thank you. At this moment, a familiar figure appears. Lycaon! Hugo. Oh, what a coincidence. I didn't expect to see you here. Evidently, I didn't expect it either. Otherwise, I would have chosen a different store. Are you preparing for the operation? Are you blind? Oh, by the way, Thank you for joining us this time and lending your combat prowess. If you could also refrain from revealing our secrets to your dear master, that would be perfect. The manager went over this with me. You have my word as long as your actions do not do not cause harm. I will keep everything secret. How awfully kind of you. Alright, I'm short on time, so I'll be off now. Enjoy your shopping. He does not like Lycaon at all. Emergency medications need restocking too. Guess I'll stick to the ones I'm used to. At this moment, a familiar figure appears once again. Bro, are you following Hugo? You know what, Lycaon? If I were in your shoes and foresaw an awkward encounter with a former partner, I'd choose to go away. Time is short, and this is the only pharmacy around. Besides, I don't see any need to avoid you. Bro, can you two just make up, please? Like, I get that, but can't you like resolve it? Y'all are adults.
It's getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long.
Yeah, please make up with each other.
Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
Oh, their master died.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way,
actually...
Lycaon, have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then?
Just the two of you?
How about Mockingbird?
I know mommy's not here
It's a
right
bird
now and I
known for
don't know
mimicking the
why.
calls
Shut
of
up.
others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
No, call it
Yeah,
Mockingbird.
he's gonna
We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
No. It does make a difference, Lycaon. And I don't just want a name.
Want a name.
I want Mockingbird to become a symbol. Like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads. Striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name.
The name.
Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair. So that's why we have to influence it however we can. And change things in our own way.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember. All right, I promise.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying. Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
Hugo and Lycaon share a rare moment of peaceful reminiscence. Meanwhile, on the proxy side, the others joining the operation finally arrive.
Looks like we're all here. Hugo, you're late again.
Do forgive me. Someone was pestering me and wasting my precious time.
Come on, you don't have to say it like that. You guys are reminiscing memories together. You know, I kinda see why you don't get along now. Cause Hugo, you're kinda insufferable. But I still like you though.
Oh, right. Other than familiar faces, we also have a new friend joining us for this operation.
Seems that Miss Anby is the reinforcements recommended by the manager. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Hugo.
Hello. The proxy has already updated me on the necessary information. Rest assured, I will keep it confidential.
So, before entering the Hollow, let's confirm the mission's objective once again. We'll be heading to one of the coordinates marked in the Bringer's notebook and searching the area. Based on relevant information, these coordinates may contain secrets related to the Exaltists. These could be treasures, or something awful. We'll have to explore and find out. If there are no further suggestions or questions, let's begin now.
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
Oh my god, bro is zooming.
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
More familiar than you, it seems.
Patsy, if they're being too noisy, can I take action? Off balance.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path. Can we not bust the door open?
The generator room should be nearby. Over here.
Wow, you really know this place like the back of your paw.
Paw, because he's, a Therian.
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Thyran.
There's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendants can't even
Dude,
fix
stop
a
trying to
simple
dig at Lycaon.
Can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before I can do anything. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the Hollow.
Just leave the problem to me.
Just leave that problem to me.
Wise, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to you. Have a look.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing this circuit.
Also, I heard somewhere on the internet, mainly X, that Wise, the proxies are going to be playable in the future. Now, whether or not that is true, I am not sure of, but if that is the case, then wow, I will be definitely looking forward to it. And if they get new outfits, and if they're OP, because, I already like Wise as he is, but, if he changes into a more flashier outfit, then yeah, I'm sold. Master Proxy, I've organized the circuit-related modules. You just need to connect them the same way as you've done before. You can't do this yourself, Lycaon? What? Oh.
The circuit is fixed. We should now be able to open that door.
Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up. It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. And getting that circuit diagram.
You're just figuring it out now, Vivian?
There's only one person who could ever do that.
I tried to tell you.
You're Lord Phaethon? Impossible. There's no way. But
You
then
would
again,
know that, yeah, because you're a
Lord Phaethon
diehard
could have
fan.
done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person. But could you really be Lord Phaethon?
She's panicking. That's me. I'm Phaethon.
That's me. I'm Phaethon. Sorry, I just never had the opportunity
No,
to
you
tell
tried to tell her, but she didn't
Unbelievable.
believe you.
Lord Phaethon! I've been your biggest fan for years now! Goodness me, Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along, and I had no idea. This is like a dream. Could you... I mean, if you're willing, could you please give
You're
me
not
an
disappointed by how I
and a
look,
group
because
photo
usually
and-
faceless celebrities and, like, you know, when they do a face reveal, the majority of the people tend to get disappointed by the way they look. You know? You remember the dream incident? I can't be talking about people's appearances when I look like this, but you know. Yeah, it certainly was a fiasco. Sure, no problem. But let's wait until we're out of the hollow first.
Anything you want, but let's get out of the hollow first, alright?
Oh, okay. Sorry, guess I got a little too excited.
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
We should keep
Really?
moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
True. The way
door's
Lycaon didn't
finally
even join that conversation. I love the way Lycaon runs.
Miss Phaethon. Phaethon is the proxy.
She still cannot get over it.
This is a dream. I never went through it.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination.
Any more voice lines? No? Okay.
Lycaon, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
Say no more. I've matured.
Ooh.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
A difficult foe, that one.
Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
Roger. Loyalty.
I won't have anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon. Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling? Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water?
Bro, Vivian, calm down.
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
You're blocked off by a complicated mechanism.
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. To pass through, you need to activate all 3 smaller mechanisms. Suggestion: split up and handle them simultaneously to save time.
Ooh, let me guess. The other pair is going to be it's gonna be Lycaon and Hugo and me and Vivian, isn't it? Oh wait, and B too. We gotta cover the 3 different places.
So, we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing.
Huh? We're splitting into 3 groups? In that case, I'll protect you, Master Proxy!
I can take care of one myself.
I figured.
Leaves the last one to me then.
And Hugo.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time.
Right.
It's annoying. This is a good
Tell
chance
them,
for you
Andy.
guys to build some rapport.
Thank you.
Anby's got a point.
Yes.
Hugo.
Thank you, Anby.
Just go with Lycaon.
You know, you really need a person like Anby in your friend
You just want to be
group.
alone with your Lord Faithin, don't you, Vivian?
Huh? That's not it!
Okay, it's all decided then.
Alright, sounds like a plan. It's all decided then.
If Master Proxy says so, then sure.
Bro is willing to do whatever I want.
You better not slow me down.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
Oh my god, Anby, you're on a roll today.
Lord Faithin, there are too many ethereals here.
Are you gonna be okay?
We have to find a way to close that door and stop the ethereals from flooding in.
Lord Faithin, I'll leave the door to you. Don't worry, I will take care of these ethereals. I will not let these ethereals touch Lord Faithin.
God.
Sure enough, Lord Faithin and I share a deeper connection. Sorry, I hope I'm not being too forward. Goodness me, somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Faithin. It's like all my dreams are coming true. I'm going to wake up any second now, aren't I?
I'm real.
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real. See? You can even hold my hand.
Not only is Lord Faithin incredible, but super kind. That's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Faithin fan until my very last breath.
Oh my god, right in front of me. Why do you like Faithin?
I'm happy to hear that. Don't get me wrong, but why do you like Faithin so much, Vivian?
Lord Faithin is my light. The one who saved me in my darkest and most desperate times. Like a deity who
Okay,
rescued
saying
me.
that I'm a deity
You
is
probably
pushing it.
don't remember, but you really did save me that day. Wow, it's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you. Sorry, I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
Not a bother at all. Thank you for your support.
No, you're not a bother at all. Thank you for your loyal support.
I should be the one thanking you. Just being able to see Lord Faithin makes me the luckiest person in the whole world. Sorry to keep babbling like this. I wonder how the others are doing. I'm sure Anby will be able to manage. She's great at this kind of stuff. But as for Hugo and Lycaon...
Yeah, instead of
Let's just
fighting
hope they don't get
ethereals,
into
I
a
think
fight
they're
with
fighting
each other.
themselves, each other.
So, we have to cooperate to solve this problem.
That's a real shame.
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's not
Just this
exactly
once.
what you're doing.
We should trust each other. For the proxy.
I have no objections.
Very well. Then you'd better keep your word. I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycaon, even before it all fell apart.
Bro. Lycaon is silent for quite a while, seeming to be caught in some memories from a long ago.
You wanted to speak to me alone?
That's
I know
Jack.
you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him what I'm about to tell you.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted child. He learns everything I teach with ease. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him.
Oh.
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up, it's all become an integral, inseparable part of him. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good. Hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. But they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting. And the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into the abyss.
Do you mean Hugo's going to be a bad guy?
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give in to hatred and ambition. That he won't become the dragon that must be slain. But he has inherited the seed of evil. You cannot let it take root. I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not much life left in this old body of mine. So then, Lycaon, promise me now. You must hold his chain tight. To restrain him. To stop him. And when necessary, to choke him.
Ooh. Back to the present. After a bout of not-so-happy cooperation, Lycaon and Hugo finally managed to deal with the mechanism.
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time. And that's what's slowing you down. Looks like I was right. Lycaon, I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers was you. Not me. I would never betray my companion.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the wrong one.
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycaon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is me.
Go get a haircut, Hugo. Yay, hello guys. After a while, the teams have completed their respective tasks. Everyone gathers again. You hear strange noises coming from ahead.
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check it out.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case, I'll go with you.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycaon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor.
Bro, he
when
made an
gets
oath
the
not to do
chance.
that, and he always sticks to his
I'd
word.
never do that.
Yeah.
But if Miss Vivian wishes to join us, she's more than welcome.
Okay,
Come on, dude.
then I'll go with you.
Why do you look so nervous?
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so much time by your side already. I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
Oh my god.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me.
Okay. Alright.
Vivian stumbles off with Lycaon as if...
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaethon?
Oh my god. You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't spoil it for her. She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
You asked Lycaon and Vivian to leave for a reason.
Not only that, you asked Lycaon and Vivian to leave for some reason. Is there something you'd like to say to me?
I can't keep anything from you, can I? I've always
Ugh.
treated Vivian
Back up,
like my
dude.
own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena.
Maybe it's her
I
reincarnation.
think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She passed away a long time ago. Vivian really likes you, whether you're Phaethon or just wise. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
Sorry, dude, but it's kind of like the other way around.
What's that supposed to mean?
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside someone who walks in the light. Like you.
So you know
Not
you're
even
in the
Vivian
wrong.
can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate ways.
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
You probably heard from Lycaon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life. I stayed true to my words.
Until you did not.
My father, man I hated, stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily, but I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died.
Oh.
All because of him. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't deserve to live. After that, I realized, sometimes, taking one life really can save countless others.
I understand where you're coming from, but I can't agree with that.
I can't agree with that.
Is that so? I see you have your own beliefs. Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty. But you know how it is. In this world, someone has to be the bad guy. So, I want to apologize to you.
Oh. Oh no. Huh? We apologize all of a sudden.
Why apologize all of a sudden?
You're incredibly strong, kind, capable.
Please
and
don't
really,
kill me,
really lucky.
Hugo.
The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about, Children of Devils? I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the children of devils are actually the children of gods. Sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please.
Oh wait,
look
are you
after
gonna
Vivian
leave?
for me.
What is this?
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that's a sacrifice in there.
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll wake up.
Whoa.
If it does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
Wait, those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like this? That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know so far. These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying. The Exaltists must have a way to revive them. And that's not all. These sacrifices can exist outside the hollows.
Oh my god,
They
they could
make their
spell
way
out
to
disaster.
populated areas.
A
I'm afraid it'll
catastrophe.
lead to a catastrophic disaster
Yeah.
into the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all New Eridu.
They're trying to commit mass genocide? Hell no. We need to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry, kids. You won't be
Where
the
the
ones
fuck
to
did
keep
you
it.
come from?
It's that annoying old man. Why is he here?
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady.
Bitch, she can like poke you with her umbrella.
Family. So it was you.
That face. Oh, I know you. I heard about what happened to your friend. Truly unfortunate. If only she'd been smarter.
Don't provoke her, dude.
It seems your goal was this sacrifice all along.
You know you're up against like all elite fighters in the Hollow, right?
So that I wouldn't notice.
You
As
don't stand a
expected of a
chance.
Thyran, you
I
are
suggest
very
you
perceptive.
stop being so arrogant.
That's right. All thanks to your ex-partner, we were able to carry out our plan smoothly.
My
Oh no,
ex-partner.
Hugo.
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said is true.
Bruh. Hugo takes one step forward, then walks over to Hartman's side. Really?
Wait, Hugo, what do you mean?
I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance.
So that's why you were telling me to keep an
Would you
eye on
kindly
Vivian.
step aside and let us have this sacrifice? Of course, you can choose to refuse, but if you do, then I'll have to take coercive measures.
It's going to be 3 against 1, you know. What did this guy promise to you?
What did you offer him?
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the core itself.
But why?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no to that?
Man. Blinded by greed.
No. Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world. Was all of that just a lie?
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I
Bruh.
also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You.
Shut the fuck
What a
up, you
wonderful
old
show
idiot.
of betrayal and backstabbing. Bravo!
Ain't no
I've got
bravo about
interest in
that.
your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside? My men
There's
still
literally
have
3
some
against
delicate
1.
handiwork to
You
do
still don't stand a
to
chance.
extract that sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body.
Right. Thank you, NB. Oh shit. Over my dead body, bitch.
Done.
Kill them, Andy.
Huzzah.
Oh, what about... Did they take it?
They've already escaped through the fissure with the sacrifice. We have to catch up. We can't let them have the sacrifice.
Oh my god, my impressions are getting more and more off by the day. Hartman's mercenaries are quickly dealt with.
Oh, you guys are such a pain. Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act. We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Did we? I don't remember.
Ooh, betrayal back to back.
This is your favorite kind of entertainment. Watching allies betrayed.
Right.
Suspicion festering until it all turns to bitter hatred. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family.
Ooh.
Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
Right, because I know that you detest people
What's
like
that
Hartman,
supposed
right?
to mean?
You were just acting to be on his side.
Loving the look on your face right now. Right when you think you've succeeded, I'm here to tell you it was all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
Wow.
You're insane. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little hint. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
That's impossible. You're part of our family?
Oh.
I may be an illegitimate child, but I have the same blood flowing in my veins as you.
I know you. You're that bastard of his. Damn it. I could have sworn you were already.
My dear uncle, you were never worthy of your position. You have no claim to the Ravenlock lineage. You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry to disappoint. I'm still alive.
Bro's a psychopath.
I am the true heir to the Ravenlock.
Heir?
You're a bastard. You have no right to inherit the family.
That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Edmund? That's impossible. You weaseled your way into Top's inner circle?
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent than you.
This can't be! You don't know the family's real secret!
I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up. You never even stood a chance.
Damn it.
Ooh.
This was all fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right? I actually fell for it. Don't do that again. At least give us a heads up next time.
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. That part is true. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again.
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the Exaltists.
But you already
must
have
be
the information.
misunderstanding something, Lycaon. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine. If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my own hands. Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying. I'll do whatever it
And you
takes.
said Lycaon was a fucking traitor.
It means selling your soul to the devil? You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall.
They're basically the
Those
Illuminati,
elites
dude.
and Tops
Tops.
would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu. And that's exactly what Tops wants to see.
If that happens, countless people will die.
I'm sorry it has to be this way.
Wow.
But I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top. And then I'll be able to change everything for good. For a permanent and absolute victory. We must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh. And persevere through the darkest hour before dawn.
Well, we're gonna stop
Someone
you.
has to do it.
Someone has to stop you, bitch. I don't think so. It's not too late for you to stop.
Hugo, it's not too late for you to stop. You can still walk away from this.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect example. All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. It's just a delusion. In their eyes, we're nothing but annoying gnats. Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and never will in the future. None of it matters.
Don't become the kind of person you hate. I understand your feelings, but don't be consumed by it.
I understand your feelings, but don't be consumed by it.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say. But this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. With sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. So I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the abyss.
Uh-oh.
Out of my way. Time you kneel.
Hold on.
I'll eliminate any obstacle.
A perfect conduit.
Ooh. He beat him.
All right, you got me. But too bad. I have my own methods.
You're gonna run. Me?
What are you doing?
Well then,
Wow.
make your choice.
You gonna stoop that
the
low?
sacrifice core, or your precious faith in? I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
Okay, the core is yours. Just leave Lord Phaethon alone.
Damn, you
What a shame.
swiped it off for him?
Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This is the real me.
Wow.
What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it. You...
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the time comes, you must be the one.
You're really gonna kill me, dude? Ooh, yeah, your master said choke him sometimes if he stoops too low.
If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
Master Proxy, are you okay? Are you hurt?
You are terrifying when you're mad, Lycaon. Oh my god. I'm fine. I never thought things would take a turn like this.
Don't worry. I'm fine.
Why are you still act so nonchalant? Your life was just in danger.
I'm sorry. I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Vivian. It's not your fault. Wait. Something isn't right.
Judging from how we've interacted before, Hugo didn't seem like the reckless type. I feel like there's more to this than meets
Also,
the eye.
he failed to take the sacrifice core. Vivian quietly walks to the edge of the rooftop. She hesitates for a long time, but finally looks down. Naturally, nothing's there.
Hugo.
Escaped.
That's a hollow down there.
Oh.
If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and search for his body.
Wait.
That isn't necessary.
I thought Lycaon punched through Hugo, but he just punched him so hard that maybe his ribs cracked and made him spew out blood. Just from one punch, by the way. Oh my, and pushed him off, threw him off the fucking edge. But maybe he knew that there was a hollow rift down there, but still, I wonder if he could have landed safely. But knowing his back story, his background with Vivian and being one of the Mockingbirds, they're escape artists basically. Maybe he survived and somehow escaped, but heavily injured.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal, Miss Vivian.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me, but all these years, Hugo's been like family to me. I believe he's still with us.
His injuries were so severe. I don't think... Yeah, perhaps he's still alive.
I feel the same. It's possible he's still alive.
I'm terribly sorry, but I must tell you, it is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand...
So you did!
Sorry to interrupt
Punch
everyone.
through him.
But just so you know, Hartman's gone. Probably slipped away during all the chaos.
What were you
I'm
doing,
sorry,
Anby?
I was so focused on Master Proxy's safety, I wasn't paying attention to him.
Same, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
We all know what he did. And he will pay for what he did today.
Yes. I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. He's not getting away with this. Well then, now that it's all over, let's head back.
So you did kill him. Who the fuck are you?
Another obstacle out of the way. She's going to be pleased about this. May
Girl,
the
you need to
Creator
fix your
guide
face
us.
and your hair.
Fear. Suffering. Despair.
Is that me?
Destruction. That's the future I see. Lord Vathan.
Why do I have wings? Are you okay, Vivian? You've been a little out of it.
Lord Vathan, I'm fine. Just a little distracted. after what happened,
Oh.
after what happened, you should get some good rest for a few days. Yeah, I need more time to think about Hugo and the Exaltists. From what I know about Hugo, he could have easily taken down someone like Hartman. There was no need for him to put on such a show and to deliberately use you as a hostage. But I don't think he ever intended to harm you. What Hugo said in the end, I don't know. Something feels off. And that business with the sacrifice score. Maybe there's some deeper, more terrible secret behind all this.
Wait, was that Belle just now?
I have a small request. It might sound a bit strange, but... Lord Phaethon, can I stay at the video store for a few days? I just don't want to be alone right now.
Sure, of course, if you need it. Yeah, we're not comfortable with leaving you alone like this anyway.
Thank you. I'll sleep on the couch. I won't disturb Lord Phaethon at all. If I wake up and find that everything was just a dream, how wonderful that would be.
Damn. Okay, you two girls enjoy yourselves, so I'm gonna take a nap, okay? So much has happened. My head is a mess. Better get some rest first. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of the, the current version's main quest. Well, there's only a few days left until, the new version arrives. So, yeah. I'm gonna leave it here for now. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.